Another ep of Netball Chat with Sam.
And Zach.
We're in a new environment, on the couch, a bit relaxed this
relaxed,
week. Yeah.
Just taking it easy.
You've got the hair straightened, so we've changed things up this week, really, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. Swifts versus Maggies.
Only our second tie of the season. This really puts Swifts and Maggies out of it, really. Swifts had some mathematical chance of making the finals.
Yeah.
But not anymore.
Yeah, done deal. I was watching two teams who play just like each other, who have the same struggles, who have the same moments of greatness playing against each other. It was a very well evened, matched game. There was times when, one particular team wasn't having consistency in their shooting end, at the same time that the other team wasn't having consistency in their shooting end. But overall, both teams have good defensive ends, good shooting circles, but the problem seemed to be in that mid-court. The ball just was not getting from one goal third to the next. There was lots of tips, touches and turnovers.
Yeah, I thought there was lots of balls just thrown away to Neville nobody.
Neville nobody. Yeah, so Shani was getting a lot of ball from rebounds and stuff, but it was coming down and just wasn't making it down. When it did make it down to the shooting circle, Thwaites was having a great shooting game for at least the first half. Kimmy Rav was doing a lot of work
she
getting
came
that
into
ball.
It, helped out Maddie Robinson much more. Yes,
yeah,
Maddie Robinson did have Kate Eddy on her for most of the game, and as we've always said, Kate Eddy is just really on body. She's energetic, young. She's making
young,
it hard
moving,
for us,
feet everywhere, arms everywhere. Helen Osby. One of my favourite calls is Helen Osby, a long way from home.
So these two teams are really going into the last few weeks playing for pride. Kevich, how do you say the name?
I just say Kirsty Barrel. No, it's Kirsty.
Kirsty Kevich
Barrel.
Kirsty Kevich Barrel. We did throw out a little prediction that
we did, didn't we?
That she might be, maybe up in the air after the contract, and she has decided to resign. So. The Magpies are going to look different next year. They are going to look fresh. Here is Sam's 2019 Magpies prediction.
Well, it's not 2019 Magpies prediction. It's just my thoughts on where Shani is going, what path she's planning to take. And this is just from what I've read, what I've seen and heard and listened to her speak. It sounds like she's still keen to be involved in netball. Maybe she's going to start becoming a coach.
The second game of the round, and you've got the new Indigenous shirt on, Sam.
On fire.
This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire.
Second time that they've beaten the Fever.
Fever at the moment have not beaten the Firebirds at Suncorp Super Netball.
I know. An absolute blinder of a game. It was so great to watch.
So close again.
Especially after last week where Dee Dee's shooting percentage was not looking the best.
Well, it looked like it was going to carry over again, missing the air ball on that first shot. She even had a turnover where she replayed the ball because the ball went straight up and straight back into the hands.
Yeah, but then she redeemed herself.
She did.
And
she came back into
kudos to Dee Dee.
The volleyball pass.
Yeah, so Gretel would do the pass off, and then Dee Dee, the no-look pass, and then Dee Dee actually just passed it back to her as she cut forward. So it was like a rebound from a volleyball. That's how quick it was. And down the other end, woo! Jenna and Geitzy.
I'm so glad that Jenna getting the game time now. Because, Hinchcliffe was getting all the game time at the beginning of the season, and now Jenna has played the last 2 games for full.
Yeah. Nat Medhurst was throwing the long bombs, the Hail Marys, from the other side of the centre circle. So almost two-thirds length.
Obviously, that is the difference for those people playing Fever. If you can shut down that mid-court, if you can give no options whatsoever
going into the shooters,
then that team just doesn't have a choice. Collier, Anstis and Medhurst have all been playing great games. Verity Charles. But the five-eights have proven you just need to shut down that mid-court, give them absolutely no options to pass to, and then, boom, there you go.
That's it.
And Greta did it defensively again as well.
Oh, yeah.
Sensational.
And that's why she walked away with player of the match. Again.
Another tip from Sam is that Greta Tippett will be player of the season. So, what's interesting about what I'm reading about the Diamond squad coming up is that guaranteed spots are, our two shooters, Thwaites and Bassett. But the other person, they are like, every article is guaranteed spot, Greta Tippett, because she is just having the season of a lifetime, playing sensationally. She's picked up her, goal assists, her shooting percentage is really high. So
she's everywhere. She's a front cut specialist. She is everywhere in those 2/3. She's always an option.
Always taking a pass. Always collecting. Always feeding in. Third game of the week: Thunderbirds v Lightning, and feel the thunder, but they weren't thunder. The lightning. The lightning came.
Thunder. Yeah, the lightning came. The lightning struck, and that was it.
8 points.
It was a significant
Dominated.
win.
This is the biggest win of any team of the season.
But by the fourth quarter, all your big names on the Lightning, apart from Steph Wood, were having a Kit Kat. They were having a break. Caitlin Bassett, I've never seen her off. She was off. And
Cara Conan,
they brought,
first time.
Yeah. We also had a few other girls come on in the mid-court.
Erin Makari, your fave, the one that you can't say his name. So she finally got a run. What to say? Steph Wood. Basically
is, like we keep saying, the general. She is the most consistent, agile. Well, not everyone, but most people got a rest, and she stayed on, and she was like the glue that kept the team together. Obviously, Jeeves.
Jeeva, three intercepts, 5 deflections.
Yeah, still consistently.
That season.
Chelsea Pittman.
100 games, 100.
Yeah, 100. Yeah, so we've had a few hundreds.
A few hundreds, yeah. So this is why Lightning are still in with a chance for that top 4 position.
Well, it was really important for them to walk away with the bonus
8 points. Thank goodness.
And they did.
5 still have to play Thunder, so fingers crossed we can take away the 8 points too. So look out. Lightning are coming with a charge. They are steamrolling home to the finals, and they want in. Last game of the round, Giants.
You're getting too relaxed here on the couch. You're losing yourself.
A bit relaxed on the couch. Giants v Vicks. And like we said with the Swifts and Maggies, it was like the same team were playing each other.
Yeah.
Vixens, possession netball, don't give away any turnovers, patient play. Giants, same. Solid shooting circles, solid defense, great mid-courts, not giving away any play. Where you're watching the last quarter, and it's goal for goal.
Goal for goal, yeah.
Who's going to get up? No one was giving away any ball.
Yeah, so you take the centre pass, you protect that ball, you keep the possession, and you get the goal.
Yeah, and it was so simple. It was like pass, swing in. Pass, no option.
No tips,
pass
turners, or tips,
touches
or turnovers.
I was waiting for the tips, touches, and turnovers, and there wasn't. There wasn't a defensive intercept. There wasn't a deflection. Nothing was happening, and the tension was rising because it was getting so close to the end.
Yeah, and it was only 2 goals in it, wasn't it?
And nothing. There was no change, and it was unbelievable to watch because those girls held their nerve, and that shows that when it comes to finals, they are going to play the same netball. So Guthrie played the whole quarter in centre. We've been a little bit critical of Guthrie. Well, Guthrie has been
questioning the change up between her and not critical.
Sorry.
I'm not critical of you.
I'm not critical either. We've just questioned
like one of your biggest fans.
Why Jamie Lee Price has gone to centre. So she played the whole game at centre, player of the match.
Because of her defensive pressure around that circle edge.
So her and Price pushed Watson and Maloney wide this week, and made it difficult to pass into Phillip and Kamwenda.
Yeah.
Phillip and Kamwenda didn't have their normal easy access in, and they just had to keep passing around until something goes in.
The timing was a little bit off.
But it just goes to prove that Bully and Pullman just are the most prominent and significant and difficult defensive combination there. But again, that moving circle, and they communicate so well that they swap. Yep, you're on this play, you're on this play.
We had another 100 caps.
100 game Phillip. It's the curse of the hundreds this week.
Do you think?
Phillip lost.
Yeah, well.
Phillip lost.
Han lost last week when she had 100
lost last
games.
week, yeah. And it was Janelle Fowler's birthday. She lost.
Maybe we've just discovered something.
Curse of the 100.
Maybe we've actually just discovered something. Yeah. Let's keep our eye out for any other 100 caps and what happens.
Hashtag curse of the 100.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. Ooh. We wanted to do a little bit of an rule update because there's a few things that you have a little bit of a bird in your bonnet with.
A bee in my bonnet?
Bee in your bonnet with. What's your bee? What's your bees? What are the bees that are happening?
Okay, so my bees are the timeout call. So they have relaxed or changed the timeout restrictions this season.
Yes. So a player can take a timeout or a coach can ask for a timeout at any point throughout the game. So a timeout is called by either the on-call captain or the coach, and you can go over to your sideline for 90 seconds to get some coaching. So what are you thinking that players are starting to use timeouts for, coaches and captains?
Okay, so I've noticed that there's been a few people who have been knocked down and injured. Courtney Bruce a couple of weeks ago.
Joe Weston has also been in this position.
Yes.
Yeah. They're having a little rub down, they're having a little ice, there's the physios coming in. And so I know previously there had been a rule that you aren't allowed to get treatment whilst a timeout is happening. But that's been relaxed.
That's been relaxed.
There also was a new ruling came in last year because Lightning used to take double timeouts. They used to take them back to back. No more. That's not allowed. But why not? Why not do that? Why not manipulate the rule? And that's what players do all the time. They manipulate contact and contest.
You sound like such an umpire when you say that.
Yes, they do. But, that is that's what coaches do.
I know. They're playing within the rules of the game.
So let's talk about how you think teams are taking their timeouts. So who's used the timeouts well, who maybe haven't used them so well. So I'll start. I personally think the Swifts have changed how they've used their timeouts. I questioned, they used to take them with about 3 minutes left of the quarter and they were almost looking like they'd win quarters, and then getting back in that huddle wasn't helpful for them actually. Then the pressure was on and they'd lose quarters. They now take them a bit earlier in the quarter. They have a bit of a chat about things and they go out there and play. I think the Lightning have used them quite well to kind of disrupt flow or have a bit of a chat at things.
Firebirds have as well.
Yes. The thing about the Lightning too is they're not afraid to take it in the last minute of the game. They've taken it with like 30 seconds to go or 20 seconds to go sometimes. And it's like, what are you taking a 90-second timeout for now?
Yeah.
But they do.
They do it.
So they're sneaky, those guys. And also a great opportunity for us as viewers to get an insight to what the teams are talking about because the cameras are always there, the microphones are always there, and the courtside commentators always in the circles as well. Good one. What's your other B? There's two. Intimidation.
Well, it's not really my B this week. It's just something that I noticed in particular with that Swifts and...
intimidating you?
You can't intimidate me. Swifts and Magpies game. And I wanted to just check in with you, seeing that you are the badged umpire here.
Spotter.
Also because... as a goal defence player, there's really times when you've got called for intimidation. What? Yes, when we play indoor. Shani, I think she was a bit hard done by the umpire this week, and she got called up for intimidation a few times.
So intimidation typically happens over a shot in goal by the goal defence or goalkeeper when the shooter is putting the ball up. Instead of defending over the ball, the player is intimidating their shot, so in their face or in their eyes, yes. Or sometimes it can be like it's some type of weird action that's not over the ball. So you technically, the idea is that you're meant to be 3 feet away and defending the ball.
Not
in the same way that contact or obstruction works. You need to always be going for the ball or defending the ball.
Okay, so if I'm putting the shot up, you can't go, what?
Yeah, exactly. And some people do. Or sometimes it's like it's like on the ground, like a weird thing on the ground. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so intimidation is that. But, and I know the commentators get upset about this, but isn't the whole point of a defender meant to stop the shooter from getting the goal? Therefore, intimidation should be like that's your goal to like.
I don't think your goal is to intimidate them using tactics that aren't within the game of netball.
Okay, did Shani intimidate on the weekend?
I don't think that she got called for. I don't think she was blatantly or maliciously intimidating somebody outside of the realm of her netball position and skills.
So have a look for it.
Yeah, keep your eye out for it, or maybe if you play those positions on the weekend.
Yeah. Have you had a bad experience with intimidation before?
Yeah. Okay.
Tips. Well, this is a good, interesting week for you, Sam, because I only got 2 this week, and one of them was the tied game.
Yep. I have actually gotten up over Zachary this week.
And you know which one it was? It was because I didn't go purple.
Yes, exactly. You didn't go the Firebirds.
I didn't go purple. Right, first round of round 13. Lightning v Swifts.
Lightning.
Sunshine Coast. Lightning. Fever v Vix.
Fever.
Firebirds Thunder.
Firebirds.
And Magpies Giants. Giants, you're not going to get up.
I know, Giants.
It's going to be equal. It's going to be me again, guys.
Fantasy time.
Right. Alright, goal shooter. I went with Caitlin Bassett again. She is coming to own, playing brilliantly. Goal attack. You got up me last week because I didn't go for her. I almost went Steph Wood this time, but I decided to go with Gretel Tippett. Wing attack. Back on the green machine. Kim Green.
Oh, yeah, Kim Green.
Centre, player of the match, Serena Guthrie. Look out, Guthrie's back. Wing defence, back on the Gabby Gush.
Oh, the Gabby Gush, yeah.
Goal defence hasn't changed. Kim Jenner. She's stepping up. She's coming in.
Oh.
And goalkeeper, I got disappointed that I didn't went with Jeeves last week, so I'm going with Jeeves. Jeeves mental.
Oh, wow, yeah. Okay, so my team, few similar, few not. So it's been really hard, #purple to go past that combo in the circle for goal shooter and goal attack this week. So I've gone DD and Gretel.
Not hard.
Yeah, it was hard. And then wing attack, I'm also on the green bandwagon, so I've gone for green. Guthrie, of course, in centre because she was just dynamite. Brazel, wing defence.
Yeah.
Ash Brazel.
Brazel
Blush. Now, goal defence is so hard for me this week. I'm going to mention them both because Beck Bully, just consistent.
Dominated.
But Jenna also had a great game, so I'm really torn between the two.
Which one are you going?
Doing
it for the mums. #doing it for the mums.
Okay, I'll go Bully because you've gone Jenna. And Darcy.
That's it.
That's it
Another
for
week.
This week. Netball chat with
Sam
and Zach, and on the couch.
On the couch, relaxed, chilled,
chillaxing.
Enjoy your weekend of netball coming up. Okay, good one. See ya.
P.S. Just for all you guys out there, Grell did watch Netball Chat with Sam and Zach 2 weeks ago, as did Laura Clemisha. So they're watching.
Shout out to
Shout out to
Tips and
Clem.
Clem.
And Clem.
Clem.
Yeah.